attack right here. It looks like he's found Itsu's base, and he's going to have 60 seconds to scout things out and take a look at what he's up against and change his army if he wants.
This is his chance to set the tone for the finals. Round one, the first attacker, Chief Pat, planning his attack. He's got 40 seconds. The crowd is standing, and it looks like there's a lot of tension building in the room. Itsu's got a great base that he's trying to defend with here against Chief Pat. We have seen it before. Was Pat paying attention? That's the question.
I like the layout. You definitely are not giving up the Builder's Hall with this one. It's near the core. Obviously, right there, the multi-mortar as well, protected by the double cannons and the crusher. And I don't know, Pat obviously using his time right here. Right now, he looks like he's considering starting with the baby dragons. He's got bombers, boxer giants, and the cannon cards.
Absolutely, and the troops are on the field. Starts out with the baby dragon, curiously in range of that firecracker. Although the firecracker doesn't do a ton of damage, it is doing damage. So he's taking down that baby dragon pretty quickly.
Yeah, exactly, and the baby dragon has gotten through a couple of structures right here. But Pat's got to be thinking, even from early on right now, it's best of 5. He really wants a 3-star right here. Obviously, Itsu has shown that he can do it. So Pat putting together, dropping. Oh, there goes a giant off the screen. And we've got the first there, the cannon carts going down through that opening right there.
That's a very clever cannon cart there on the bottom, just in front of those bombers in case.
Everybody's down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every single unit's down right now, you guys, and a lot of damage going in, 33%.
That crusher is just so powerful.
Yep.
Absolutely
Oh
pulverizing.
man, look at it, just annihilate those giants. And the multi-mortar taking out the cannon cart. The cannon cart's still alive, but it's got no range. There's no structure within range it can't fire on.
Oh,
and
mortars.
Wow, there's the first star. Last
this cannon cart could clutch the 2-star here for Chief Pat.
It looks like it's going to be out of range. It should go to the Builder's Hall next.
I've seen stranger things happen. Watch it pull
Here
about
it goes.
2 tiles
There
closer.
it goes. Beautiful.
It's
going to grab the second star, you
star.
guys. And the bomber adding percentages on the left-hand side right there. The Tesla is going to come into play any second. There it is. Cannon cart goes down. Second star is down. Bomber grabbing 62%.
This is looking decent.
One more. Oh, it goes after the wall. 62%. So close.
Just when we thought he had an opportunity to maybe get another building, that bomber was like, listen, I'm going to take down that wall because it's super crucial to the attack.
No, yeah, exactly. And the walls not adding percentages. And those guys, those bombers, man, I don't know.
Hey, you know
all
what?
Over the place.
Love them or hate them. They do a lot of damage. You just don't know where they're going to do it.
I still love them.
Absolutely. Splash damage is huge. And even the air bombs, that was what I found the most crazy, was how much damage they do if those baby dragons group up. A whole pack of them can be taken out by the air bombs. Yep. So the first half of round one of the finals is done. Chief Pat throwing up a 62%. That doesn't sound like it's going to be enough to take down Itsu, but will Chief Pat run one of Itsu's bases against him?
Exactly.
Doesn't look like it.
No,
we'll see
it looks like there's a change up. Here comes the base, and Itsu already studying Pat, using that geography location, moving his base around, hoping to throw Itsu off. But man, Itsu really closely. Look at the intensity on his face as he studies this base, breaking down the placement of every defense, every structure, focusing just on 63% 2 stars. All he needs to grab that first victory of 5, best of 5, to grab the 100,000 gems.
Such a cool environment to clash in. You guys saw that aerial shot at home. I mean, I like to stand on an island with moats surrounding me.
There you
go. Fires and all kinds of stuff. That's how I clash at home, obviously.
All right, so we've got 12 baby dragons right now. Nothing but air units. So Itsu using this attack, and remember, he's going to have to change it up in the future. This may be the strongest for this base, but you can see again also the battle machine doing a great job at the top, and a lot of baby dragons left to come down.
That's right. You see that baby dragon peeling off the archer tower from the battle machine. Battle machine continuing to walk around the outside of the base. Push trap activated, but doesn't do anything to the battle machine. He continues on. This is looking pretty good so far.
Builder's Hall,
7
first
baby
star.
dragons in the army camp.
Yeah, that's a lot of baby dragons left. But again, all those air defending structures in the center, including the Tesla that's working on that battle machine right now. 39%. It's got a ways to go, but maybe out to the right-hand side, some structures that'll be easy for a single baby dragon to take down.
That guard post going down was huge. Now he can directly target the air
ability.
bomb.
Oh, we can't get the ability in for the battle machine in time. Oh, man.
This
That
is
is such
getting
a
awfully
huge
close.
difference right there.
5 left. It looks like he's
59.
going to abandon the 3-star attempt and go for the percentage victory. Just needs 2 more structures taken down. There's the tie.
Yep.
Here comes the win. 4 baby dragons still left in the camps. Not going to be able to get the 3-star, it looks like. Maybe, though. Who knows? Itsu's pretty crazy. But he's going to secure
Going to be
the first round victory.
Yep, so Itsu with the first round, but again, you guys, the first player to win 3 matches, not just 2 this round. So it's 3 of 5 in this, the finals, to take home the 100,000 gems. Pat not too happy about not taking out that first round, but you know what? We've got a ways to go. Itsu still looks focused.
78% for Itsu. The German fans rejoicing right now as Itsu gets the first round victory over Chief Pat. So there's going to some adjustments need to be made here from Pat on the attack in this next round.
Pat looking relaxed and Itsu smiling as he's getting in there, and we'll have this attack start any moment. Again, this is the finals, you guys. Best of 5 winner taking home 100,000 gems in this, the first ever YouTuber tournament for the builder base in Clash of Clans.
Absolutely. Really, really exciting action all day long. Continuing on into the finals now. 1-0 in favor of Itsu, and he is going in right now on Chief Pat's base, and we'll see if he varies up his army composition substantially or if he just tweaks a troop.
Exactly. He's got to change 1, but he might change more. Here come the minions. So the beta minions mixed in, that's probably obviously as similar as you could get to all baby dragons, just to mix in 1 camp of the minions.
That's right. You know, typically you're going to see those beta minions used as a funneling troop or, you know, picking off some defenses or, you know, trash buildings on the outside of the base. You know, buildings that don't really matter too much or fire back on the offense.
Exactly.
So Itsu's timer runs out. He's got to start the attack. Can't change his troops any longer. Starts out with the beta minions indeed. Again with the battle machine up at the top of the base, using that ability, getting things going.
Love that battle
Just
machine.
trying to set up those baby dragons here in just a moment.
So much fun to watch the battle machine. It's such a cool ability, the fact that it regenerates, that you can use it again and again and again, and it really causes you to have to pay a lot more attention to a little more of what's going on during the attack. And you want to make sure that you don't miss that ability and get some of that health back. And there you see another one of those push traps ineffectively going off underneath the battle machine.
You can see only 1 defense is locked onto the battle machine, and he's trying to send in baby drag after baby dragon to keep trimming away those defenses, keeping that battle machine going. And it's going to be tough. He's got the Tesla on it right now. Got to set the bar high here, so Chief Pat isn't able to beat him.
Another ability is going to get off. Health comes back. That multi-mortar, there's that long range. And this time he runs out from underneath the
look at that. He
shower of mortar
skips the
shells.
guard post and goes straight to the... Oh, wow, the air
Oh,
bombs.
but he went down. He pops out of his... looks like a builder. The master builder pops out of his battle machine, and now it's just a few baby dragons left. There's the second star, 52%, and Itsu just slowly creeping up in damage, but now there go the firecrackers to work.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet he doesn't end this one early. He's going to go for broke here, trying to set the bar as high as possible. Chief Pat looking on, trying to figure out how he can best Itsu here with a decent amount of percent, but
yeah,
it's not
he's
a
at
3-star.
68. It looks like this will be close for this structure. Will he get one more? Yes, he gets
It's
one more
71.
structure. 71, the magic number of the day.
71% for Itsu.
So Itsu, with a 1-0 lead, puts up a 71% 2-star against Chief Pat's base, and now it's Pat's chance to try to answer. It's not insurmountable, definitely.
Absolutely. So Chief Pat, he's got to go against Itsu now, trying to even up the score at 1-1.
Definitely doesn't want to go down 2-0 right here.
Definitely no. That would put his back against the wall, and he'd have to win 3 in a row over Itsu, and that's a tall order for pretty much anyone in the world.
That's true. It's never been done.
That is true.
Exactly.
Never been done.
A lot of world firsts happening today, and we're getting ready. Here we go. Chief Pat in on another slightly unusual base from Itsu. A rather big enclosure there where you see the Builder's Hall and the major defenses.
I like how he separated out the multi-mortar from the air bombs and the crusher. He's going to make him earn it on offense here. It looks like Pat's got the giants queued up, as well as the bombers and beta minions. We'll see if he sticks with that plan. 25 seconds left to go in the prep time.
Yep, double cannon on the outside, kind of protecting that crusher. Obviously, when you see bases like this, players are going to want to pick off the crusher early, the multi-mortar early, or the air bombs. But a well-balanced base like this is going to defend against all attacks from all directions, and nobody does it better than Itsu.
Very true. Very nice start here with the Beta minions. Look at that, outside of the range of all of the defense, just picking off some key structures, trying to set up the Giants and the Bombers for a successful entry into the base with the Battle Machine.
Yep, 10% so far. He's got 6 Boxer Giants ready to go and 4 Bombers. One of my favorite new troop. It's always fun to watch those Bombers in action. But so many Boxer Giants, and we haven't seen anybody but the minions so far, and he's already at 20%. So a pretty good start. He's picked up a lot of structures on the outside, Power Bay.
That's right. He's got a great start going so far. He has discovered the Tesla location. That's pretty key. I thought it could have been in the core there in that spot by the air bombs and Archer Tower. But it is on the outside of the base, and that's pretty key information for Chief Pat as he continues on to try to take this base out.
All right, major focus coming in here from Chief Pat as you see him zoom in there, really going with precision right here, trying to figure out exactly the best place to work his way into the center to protect those Bombers. Absolutely critical to protect the Bombers as they come in. Here come those defending troops on the guard post, and there goes the Battle Machine on his way in.
Unfortunately, the Bomber just doesn't feel like hitting the Barbarians there.
The Bombers
go for the walls instead. A whole ton of Giants, though, are pushing their way forward, and they're doing a great job tanking right now for the Bombers
Check
behind
out those 2 Bombers, yeah.
Look at the Battle Machine as well. Got nowhere to go but the Town Hall, or the Builder Hall next.
Oh, the
Look
wall's
at this.
open. There they go. They're going after the Builders Hall.
If he can
so
protect the Bombers here, he's got a
and
shot
the Battle
at
Machine.
percentage.
He's got the second star for sure. It's going to be about percentage here, and it's all about those 2 Bombers. It's all about the 2 Bombers. It's not over yet, you guys. 59%. He loses the Bomber at the top. He's got the War Machine, though.
Oh,
and the Bomber on the right-hand side. Will the War Machine get the ability again? He does. He's got the ability. Another structure, 62%.
If he gets the Archer Tower,
Bomber
he
on the
might
right,
be in good
65.
shape.
He just needs a couple more
He
structures.
runs out of
Here it
range. He's
comes.
going to have time for another ability.
It's going to be so close. 68. He needs 2 more structures for the win.
He's going to
One
get the ability
structure to
again.
tie. Here it comes. He's got the ability.
Save it for the... Oh,
He's
my
got
goodness.
It. There it goes. It's going to be the last structure
Look
for
at
the
this,
win.
ladies and
Battle
gentlemen.
Machine clutches it out.
Chief Pat evens the score.
Battle Machine does it. That was amazing.
Chief Pat evens the score. What a dramatic comeback there. It looked like it was all lost, but the Battle Machine lifting that on his back, and he is going to carry Chief Pat to a round 2 victory.
It's all about the renewable ability of the Battle Machine. I just love that activity. I just love that. The fact that you can use it over and over again has added so much. There's so much coming to the game that's come to the game. I got to calm myself down. It's just too much. Can't even handle it. There's so much going on.
We are a best of 5, so the next attack does not clinch. It simply gives the winner a 2-1 lead. Chief Pat will lead off the attacking against the Itsu base.
It is the Itsu base.
The
One
crowd
more
is
time.
standing now, and Chief Pat's going to try to set the bar high for Itsu. Itsu, no doubt, is disappointed by not winning round 2 in such a close fashion there, but Chief Pat is going to be looking to modify his army and come in and do the best he can on this base to start round 3.
Yep, 5 seconds left. He's got to switch his armies up and make sure he has something different. He dropped in archers. So 6 of the Boxer Giants, 4 bombers, and also half a dozen sneaky archers to try to get the job done. Pat's got to put some good numbers up here because you know Itsu is ready to come back.
You know, one thing I saw earlier on, I can't remember who it was that hit this base, but they came at it from the side, and it seemed to be pretty successful. Everyone since has tried to go the symmetrical route, coming either from the top left or bottom right, and it hasn't gone so well.
Yeah, it might have been Bruno that put up that really solid attack earlier we saw. This is kind of one of those teaser bases. It tempts you to come from the left where there's fewer walls. It looks like it's more open and easier target, but it's not sometimes, as on the right-hand side, you can see you've got those firecrackers in the enclosures and, of course, the multi-mortar that can really reach out and touch someone.
Just like it's touching them right now.
Ouch! Oh,
Sneaky Archer is done. Now that multi-mortar didn't lock on right away because the archers are actually sneaky. They're
Here
kind
they
of out
come.
there invisible.
Oh, man.
So Archers
Look at the
getting
range
destroyed
right
by
now.
the multi-mortar, but they're
Yeah.
still doing damage, trimming the buildings on the outside here. Chief Pat trying to funnel his troops to the core where they're ultimately going to have their way with that builder hall.
Yeah, but you see the guard post units coming out and finishing off those archers. And now we've got the battle machine in there facing off with the guard post units, and the multi-mortar still just showering stone all over the place.
I like how we take the guard post units with the battle machine because you can use the ability to regenerate health while the Giants cannot. So the Giants will head into this base with full health, while the battle machine will replenish their health behind the Giants, and ultimately everything's going to be looking pretty good as they head to the core of this base.
That's going to be a great move. That's going to be a pivotal strategy, I think, as this game continues to progress, is where you use your battle machine and taking advantage of as many charges of that ability as possible. He's going to hit the second star here right on the Builder's Hall at the same time. Bombers on the right,
This
tanked
is
by that
shaping
giant.
up really good. This is
Look
shaping
at
up
Pat
really
go.
good.
And you can see him up there. He's happy about the progress right
Look at the
now.
bombers locked onto the archer tower on the right side. Will it go down while the Giant's still alive?
Oh, the Giant went down, but the bomber is going to finish. No, he doesn't get the archer tower. The bomber, that last bomber on the right, couldn't do it. You got one bomber at the bottom of the screen. He's going to worry about that wall first. And this last tiny bit of wall, that's critical.
Oh,
there
yeah.
Come on.
That's key.
There, make here.
That is key.
Oh, okay. All right, but he's not done yet. Pat's going to cross 70% with this one right
71%.
here. 71%. So here it comes, another 70. Wait, what just happened?
Oh, he killed the building behind it.
Was that splash damage?
Yeah, he splashed the building behind
amazing.
that one. Wow, what a range on the bomber. 75% for Chief Pat. Not a bad score there at all. It's really funny. The bombers, like we said earlier, indiscriminately throwing their bombs everywhere around the base. You know, if they were a traditional troop that targeted the buildings rather than the walls, that could have easily been a 3-star. And now it's up to Itsu to try to answer. And he's going to be studying the field here for sure. It looks like he's getting ready to go in on Chief Pat's base. He's got a attack starting in 48 seconds. And now it's time to modify the army camps to figure out what type of troops he wants to take to battle.
Exactly. I believe Itsu used all dragons last attack. I don't know. There's so many attacks running together now. I'm starting to lose track. But Itsu's got all dragons up this time. So those guys know what they used last time. And obviously Itsu maybe had Beta Minions last time.
In one of the
so now we've got just 12 dragons. And you see the battle machine going to work on the top left there on the clock tower.
I like how he's approaching this base. He's trying to get the battle machine to go inside, and then once he gets inside and can target those air bombs, then he can be a little bit patient with the number of baby dragons that he has left. He's got 9 remaining. It's all about keeping that battle machine alive right now and getting it to go the direction that he wants to. Going through the wall here for the cannon. See how this thing develops.
Yep, the Dragon's doing a great job of funneling, just like you said, getting that battle machine to focus on the wall. But the battle machine by himself takes a long time to get through walls. And one of the guard post barbarians came out, and now the battle machine, because that enclosure got cleared out, he's redirected where he's gone.
That's right. The baby dragon over there actually did him a favor, got him around to a wall where he didn't have to be through 2 sets in order to get to the next compartment. Battle machine retargets, goes through the wall, uses the ability, obviously hits a lot stronger inside of that ability, and he's able to get in.
Exactly, trying to regenerate that health. Only 3 baby dragons yet to be deployed, but a 62% 2-star right now. He's on his way. It's going to be close, but lots of baby dragon power on the right-hand side, and that's going to be key.
He got the air bombs, guys. Now he can directly target the firecrackers in 2 different locations and directly target the archer towers. This could be interesting to see how this develops.
There's the tie.
It's going to be close.
One more structure and it's all over, and it looks like it's going to be the firecrackers on the left. There it is, Itsu taking a second win and advancing in this finals 2 wins to 1 over Chief Pat.
Very nice work from Itsu there, masterful at his craft. He's just targeting the defenses that he needs to target. Finishing up on this one, this was awfully close to a 3-star again. Had he had one more baby dragon, he would have gotten a 3-star.
Yep. That single firecracker right in the middle, the only thing that kept him from grabbing every single remaining structure. And 2-1, but again, this is best of 5, so Itsu's got to put up 3 victories in order to take home the 100,000 gems.
Absolutely. So we are now down to crunch time. Chief Pat knows that he must win 2 rounds in a row in order to get to that 3 mark that is going to give him the finals. So Chief Pat has to win out in order to win the championship here, while Itsu just needs to take 1 of the last couple of rounds here.
Exactly. And again, so cool to see this real-time strategy where it works out that there's so much based upon defense and attack. You've got to be able to do both well to be a top player, because you've got to be able to defend against your opponent's attacks and put together solid attacks, adjust on the fly to bases, and Itsu may be seeing a base that he's seen before.
Absolutely. This is kind of what I was waiting for. This is the climax here of the finals. Itsu taking on his own base, or as Chief Pat would say, the base that Itsu borrowed from Pat, who borrowed from Itsu. I'm not really sure how that works out, but yeah, it's going to be a challenge here for sure. Hitting his own base, which has obviously proved to be very tough to take down.
Exactly.
This tournament.
Super strong base early in this setup of the Builders base from Clash of Clans, and there goes the battle machine on its way. The cannons working hard in behind, and this time you can see the multi-mortar way over there on the left. It's going to be out of range of these ground units, so they're going to have a lot of work done. And hopefully Itsu's going to try to get in and get the firecrackers and the air bombs right there.
It swiveled for just a moment. Did you see that? The multi-mortar swiveled. Thought it was going to fire.
Uh-oh, look at the cannons. The cannons have wandered around the corner.
Smart baby
rather than
dragon there to
staying.
redirect those cannons. He
Yeah.
really wanted them to go to the air
It might
bombs.
be too late. It's going to be too late for the cannons to come back and get. Nope. But one's. Oh, where are
Hey,
they
he's
going?
gonna come back. Why not?
What? Oh, one gets flung over to the left. He's got to try to get those air bombs down. That is the key right there. Look at the cannon.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, the cannon came all the way around, back in
What a
support of the
hero.
battle machine. Battle machine's ability coming back up one more time. Air bombs starting to launch, but guess who's gone? Air bombs are out of it.
Air bomb is gone, and that is an absolutely critical building to go down. And just in time, the battle
That
machine
doesn't look
does get taken out of the fray here. Another battle machine that suffered the push trap earlier in the raid is now locked onto the builder hall, and he's going to secure the star there. And he's pushing for glory here. It looks like with
Yep.
several baby dragons left in the cans.
Archer Tower and that Tesla. Tesla about to go down. Archer Tower looks like it's going to fall. He's got 2 baby dragons left this time.
The look on
Itsu
Chief Pat's
swagging
face tells the
2
story.
baby dragons.
Look at that, Itsu. Oh boy.
Oh man, that was a tough
There they
one right
go.
there. Itsu with a 3-star. So again, like we've seen earlier, look at that. 4 baby dragons up at the end of this attack. 2 got swagged, and that is a tough mark.
Absolutely.
For Pat to tie.
All right.
Pat looking to extend the finals now. That is a tough mark to beat. Itsu,
that would be a nice way
I
to
think he had an advantage there, knowing what was in the base and how to beat it. Seemed to be familiar with that layout, to say the least.
Well, that's the thing. I would expect that players that spend hours and hours designing bases, these guys didn't have a lot of time to design these bases, but back in the home village as well, are going to have a little bit of an advantage as to how to break down and how to attack the same base, right?
Absolutely. So we are down to the very, very thick of it. Pat has to get 3 stars in order to keep this competition going. So, you know, Itsu definitely has the advantage here. He's got Germany and his fans in a position to win 100,000 gems. I'm
You know,
excited
there's
to
some
see how this thing
fans,
finishes.
there's some fans back home that are absolutely tense, ready to celebrate, but Pat is not done yet. He's been known to come back from being far behind. He needs right here a 3-star attack to cause this round to be a draw and to continue on because he's down 2 wins to 1. Best of 5 finals. And I think we've seen this base. This is the base that Itsu's been running for a while now.
Absolutely. He got a spring trap there in front of the cannon on bottom that was really harmful to him before he brought the Giants once again. We'll see if they suffer the same fate. He starts off with the beta minions here. He's got beta minions, bombers, and baby dragons, a hybrid army to try to take out this base for the 3-star that he so desperately needs to keep this competition going.
Exactly, and you've got that multi-mortar right in the center being protected by a pair of double cannons and the firecrackers with the air bombs way off to the left-hand side, and the Archer Tower is set to that smaller range but faster firing.
Absolutely. Look at the firecrackers. They are able to reach out there and touch those beta minions. Beta minions doing some work, but still, you know, it's definitely tough to take out these buildings without, you know, that longer range of their first few shots. Once they stepped in a little bit closer, firecrackers able to lock on.
Yep, Giant dropping down, guard post patrolling, just smashed the Giant right there, and the multi-mortar and the guard post units taking that Giant out, and you still have all 4 guard post units on the ready. Man, they're fast. Those things, they're roaming around. They're ready to go out there and smash something.
So Chief Pat sending a Giant. I don't know if you guys noticed that, to try to trigger the spring trap there. It did not trigger any spring trap.
No.
And Chief Pat a little bit upset.
See what happens right here as he sends in some more units.
Itsu claims magic. Now there's an air
There's
bomb
an air. There was a
there.
bomb there instead, and here comes that baby dragon. Units moving in. 42% damage. Only 1 baby dragon left to deploy. Pat's really got the pressure on right here. Not a lot left to do, but deploy 1 more baby dragon and then hope that he can keep that ability going for the battle machine.
It looks like the Crusher is having its way with the battle machine and the Giant over there.
Crusher is
That
so
is
tough.
a menacing defense. It's absolutely
Oh, the
crucial.
Crusher takes out the battle machine, and that
no.
pretty much writes the story right there, you guys.
Look at
the
this.
last unit's down. You got a bomber over here on the left. You got a baby dragon left on the right, but it doesn't look good.
8 for
68% damage. Pat holding on, but that last baby dragon, the bomber's gone
Look at
after
him.
the walls. More walls going down for the bomber. With a minute left of this attack, Itsu looking relaxed right now as that bomber's going to get within range of the Tesla, and that is going to be it, you guys.
That is going to do it. Chief Pat giving a round of applause to Itsu.
Wow.
A very, very, very amazing performance by Itsu.
All right. There we go. Congratulations to our winner of the Clash of Clans Builder-based YouTuber tournament, Itzu from Germany. Here you are, sir. 100,000 gems to take home for your
100,000
community.
gems.